Good morning everyone. Welcome back to grade 4 mathematics class. How are you all doing today? Today, let's learn how we can subtract different measurements of weight. Just like in the case of addition, to subtract measurements of weight, first you have to arrange the given measurements in proper columns of units and then subtract separately. Let's make it more clear with examples. Look at the question given here. Subtract 56 gram 827 milligram from 72 grams 296 milligrams. So let's write the given measurements in the correct columns of unit first. So which is the bigger measurement here? The larger measurement here is 72 grams 296 milligram. So let's write that first. 72 goes in the grams column and 296 goes in the milligram column. And the smaller measurement here, 56 gram goes in the grams column and 827 milligrams goes in the milligram column. Now that we have written the measurements in the correct columns of unit, let's start subtracting the measurements. Starting from the smaller units column, the milligrams column. So here we have 6 minus 7. Can we do it? No. So let's borrow 1 from here. So this becomes 8 and this becomes 16. So 16 minus 7, which is equal to 9 here. And here we have 8 minus 2. It is equal to 6. And here we have 2 minus 8, which we cannot do. So let's borrow 1 from the grams column. So here it becomes 1 and here it becomes 12. Now we can do 12 minus 8, which is equal to 4. And in the grams column, we have 1 minus 6. So we need to borrow. So this becomes 6 and this becomes 11. So 11 minus 6, which is equal to 5. And here 6 minus 5 equal to 1. Keep in mind that when you borrowed 1 from the grams column and gave it to the milligram column, you are actually giving 1 gram to the milligram column. And what is 1 gram? 1 gram equal to 1000 milligram. So when you borrow 1 from the grams column, you are giving 1 gram or 1000 milligram to the milligrams column. So actually what here it becomes? It becomes a total of 1000 plus 296 grams, which were already here. So the total will be 1296. And it is actually from this 1296 milligram, we are subtracting 827 milligrams. So you just keep this in mind when you borrow 1 from this gram column and give it to the milligram column, you are actually taking away or you are actually borrowing 1 gram or 1000 milligram to the milligram column. So just keep this in mind. So now that we have done the subtraction, the difference here is equal to 15 gram 469 milligram, which is 72 gram 296 milligram minus 56 gram 827 milligram. I hope this question is clear to you. Now let's do one more example. The weight of a pencil box is 35 gram 184 milligram with pencils and an eraser inside it. If the weight of the empty pencil box is 24 gram 50 milligram, find the total weight of the pencils and the eraser. So what is mentioned in the question? We have a pencil box and inside the pencil box we have pencils and an eraser, and the total weight of this is given as 35 gram 184 milligram. And the weight of the empty pencil box, the pencil box without the pencils and eraser inside, the weight of the empty pencil box is given as 24 gram 50 milligram. Now you are asked to find out what is the weight of this pencils and eraser. So how would you find it out? You know the whole weight and the weight of the empty pencil box. If you subtract the two weights, we can find out the weight of the pencils and the eraser, right? So let's first write down the steps and then do the subtraction. So from the question, we can write weight of the pencil box with pencils and an eraser. That is equal to 35 gram 184 milligram. Now weight of the empty pencil box. Weight of the empty pencil box is equal to 24 gram 50 milligram. Now the total weight of the pencils and the eraser will be equal to the weight of the pencil box with pencils and an eraser minus weight of the empty pencil box. So let's substitute the given measurements there, which is equal to 35 gram 184 milligram minus 24 gram 50 milligram. So in the working column, let's do the subtraction. So first we have to write the given measurements in proper columns of units. Which are the units mentioned here? Grams and milligrams. The bigger one is grams and the smaller one is milligrams. So we have the grid here for the subtraction. Now in the milligrams column, we have 4 minus 0, 4, 8 minus 5, 3, then 1 here. Now in the grams column, we have 5 minus 4, 1 and 3 minus 2, 1. So here we have a difference of 11 gram 134 milligram. So what is the weight of the pencils and the erasers together? It is equal to 11 gram 134 milligram. I hope this is clear to you. Now we'll do one activity. All of you please note down this question in your notebook. You have to work out this question in your notebook now. Subtract 13 kilogram 322 gram minus 10 kilogram 527 gram. You please pause this video, take down the question, finish working it out and come back. Hope you're done with that exercise. Now let's discuss the question. So first step is to write down the given measurements in proper columns of unit like this. So the 13 kilogram goes in the kilogram column and 322 grams goes in the grams column. 10 kilogram goes in the kilogram column and 527 grams goes in the grams column. So let's do the subtraction. 2 minus 7 we cannot do. So let's borrow from the next place. Here it becomes 1, here it becomes 12. So here we have 12 minus 7 which is equal to 5. Now 1 minus 2 cannot do. So let's borrow. So here it becomes 2, here it becomes 11. So 11 minus 2 is equal to 9. And here we have 2 minus 5. We cannot do. Let's borrow 1 kilogram from the kilogram column and give it to the grams column. So you are borrowing 1 kilogram or 1000 grams. So you are going to give this 1000 gram or 1 kilogram to the grams column. So just keep this in mind. Now here it becomes 12 minus 5 which is equal to 7. And here it became 2 kilograms. So 2 minus 0, 2. Now here it is 0. So what is the difference? The difference here is equal to 2 kilogram 795 gram. I hope you got this answer correct. And you have to go through the topic subtraction of weight in page number 132 and 133 of your textbook. Go through the topic once again and then you have to move on to exercise 9.4. Complete the questions 2B. 2A we have already done in class. Complete the questions 2B to 2H and also the word problem question number 5 from the exercise 9.4. And once you're done with that, move on to the next exercise, the high order thinking skills question under the heading HOTS. A couple of questions are given there. Please go through the questions as well and do accordingly. So that's all for today, children. Hope this was clear to you. Let's meet in the next class with a new topic. Till then, bye.